Hey guys, so I wanted to talk about New Year's resolutions because it's January. We're in the second week of January. I think we're 11th, 12th of January today. And I've never felt like January was a really good time to make resolutions, and I just want to talk about that. January is the middle of the frickin' winter over here. I mean, if you're in the southern hemisphere, that might be all right. I've been in Sydney, Australia in January, and it's glorious. Yeah, I can totally see that, but we're in the middle of winter. Why would we be starting new things? You know, have you ever tried to start a January diet? Because I have, and I do not want to eat salad when it's freezing cold and there's frost outside. I'm just not going to enjoy it. I don't want to drink lots of water. I don't want to eat lots of fruit. It's just not the moment. I'll do that in the summer, you know, when I'm feeling a bit better and the weather's nicer. See the pictures of Evie up behind me. Here's Bedford. Hello, Bedford. Come to see Mama. Can you come to help? Yeah, we're supposed to be hibernating at this time of year. We're not supposed to be doing crazy things. And I really don't like the whole January New Year's resolution thing because I think it's the wrong time of year. I mean, I know the calendar's been changed several times, hasn't it? New Year's used to be in April, which is why we have April Fool's Day now, because they changed the calendar. Yeah, so new beginnings for me generally start in spring. I achieve a lot more, I start a lot more in the spring. But that doesn't mean that you have to do it then. So I just want to say, start the thing when you're ready to start the thing, not when someone else tells you should. Bedford just got on my lap. Hello, you're a good boy. Smile for the camera. Come on, Bedford, everyone loves you. We all know they're all here to see you, not me. You're so handsome. You're so handsome. I sit on the bed because it's too cold to sit on the sofa downstairs, so I tend to be up here where it's warmer, so I don't have to crank the heating up quite so much in my house. But yeah, so I thought I'd pull a card on it, and I was going to do the card draw live on the video, but when I was shuffling the cards, I was drawn to get this pack of cards out, which is the Dreamweaver's Oracle by Colette Baron Reid, and I didn't know why. I was just really drawn to get that one. I was like, that's the pack we need to be using today for this message. And as I was shuffling, the same card fell out twice, and I thought, okay, that's clearly the message for everyone today. So the card is this one, and it's called When the Weavers Call Your Heart, number 34. So when the weavers call your heart, that's when you go. Not because there's some date on the calendar that somebody made up one time and said, oh, this is when you have to make changes. This is when you have to start something new. This is the moment for New Year's resolutions. Ugh, stuff New Year's resolutions. Make the change when you feel ready, when you get the call in your heart to actually make the change. When you feel in your sock, I don't know if you can hear Bedford purring like man. He's right next to the camera, so you could probably hear him purring as the backdrop for this video. But when you're ready, that's when you go. Nobody tells Bedford when it's time for him to do something. He just knows. He will do it because he knows it's the moment for him to do it. So yeah, I feel like this year is, I said in my reading, didn't I? Over on my YouTube channel, Angel Wings Holistics, you might be watching that on there, this one on there now. I said this year is about getting back to our spiritual mission, and it will be, but it will be in our own time and following our own intuition to do that. No more following calendars or timescales or nonsense dates set out for us by society, by people who would wish to control and manipulate us for us to work for them. It's about getting back in touch with our intuition, with our bodies, with our spirit, you know, with our heart, with our cat maybe. He's so cute. I'm just rubbing his little head and he's purring like crazy here. But yeah, I don't feel at all like January is a moment for me to start anything. You know, I'm just getting over being unwell. I don't feel like I could start anything if I wanted to right now, you know, fitness wise. Just wouldn't happen. And I mean, why would you start running on the 1st of January? That's the worst time to do it. Again, if you're in the southern hemisphere, this doesn't count, but you know what I mean. It's just too cold. You know, oh, I'm going to start running on the 1st of January. Why? You're going to pull a muscle. It's freezing out there. When are you going to run? In the darkness, in the cold? Do you really think you're going to stick to it? I mean, that's a horrible idea. I mean, yes, some people might be able to do it. They might be able to stick to it, but it doesn't seem like the optimum moment to me. I used to play netball. You guys might know I used to play as a kid at school. I used to play as an adult as well in the leagues. And I stopped because it made me so miserable having to go out in the freezing cold in a tiny little netball skirt. And no, you're not allowed to wear jogging bottoms or anything underneath it. Bare legs, exposed to the elements. And I've played in a number of different locations. One of them was up on the cliff tops in Weymouth, in the snow, blowing a gale, and I was stood there freezing cold, shivering. I mean, you wear as much as you can, but you can't wear gloves, you can't wear hats, you can't wear tracksuit bottoms. You've got to basically have the uniform as your skirt. You've got a t-shirt, you've probably got a vest on underneath, you've got a jumper, then you've got your bib designating your position, and that's it. You're not allowed to wear anything else. Obviously you've got your trainers on, some socks, yay. And I was stood there thinking, why am I doing this? I just keep getting injured. If you fall over, oh my God, it hurts. And speaking as one of the taller players, if you get in a leg tangle, I'm the one that goes down every time because I'm the taller person. I'm the one that ends up on the floor. It freaking hurts. Or a ball, you go to catch a ball and it strikes you on the end of a finger. Oh, it's so painful when that happens. If that's happened, if you play ball games, if you play like netball, volleyball, basketball, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about, how much that freaking hurts. But it hurts even more when you're outside in the cold. And I remember thinking, why am I doing this? And one of the big reasons I stopped playing netball is because it's a winter game and they force you to play it outside in the freezing cold. I don't see the point. I don't see the point because it's such a miserable experience. So again, don't feel like you have to start something in January just because people are saying, oh, January is the time to do it, because I don't think it is. I think the moment to start something is when you feel it's the moment to start something. So let's trust ourselves a bit more. Let's use our own intuition, our own integrity, what's the word I'm looking for, Bedford? Knowing, our inner knowing. You will know. You will be called when it's the time to start something new. You will know. Listen to that inner knowing, that inner calling from the heart. That's when you start the new thing. Speak to you guys soon. Hope that helps. Oh, one last thing. I'm actually going live on Sunday, which is today, which is the 12th of January, on my channel Cosmic Dragon Tarot. I knew that. I will be going live at 8 p.m. GMT. Hope to see you there.